This made me want to do a post. The one thing I cannot understand, and just like you said, like I can somewhat rack my brain around, it was the trident. That was a big gemstone, and that moonstone is where they get all like their powers from, which was a little like deviation from h2o, which I feel like they explained it, but it wasn't explained enough to me where I remember, because the lore was different. And I was like, I thought they got their power from the moon, but this moonstone, it like, does it harness the moon's power, like, you know? So in Mako, from what I remember, the moonstone, I guess the bigger it is, the more powerful it is, and it stores the energy. So I'm like, okay, all right. Even how that man got it, I was just like, it's not guard. Like, to me, that man got it so easily, and then it turned into a whole thing to where he was just like, you know what it is? It was like that scenario. What's her name? That redheaded girl that none of them like. We all didn't like because she was stupid, and she went into the moon by herself, and she got all the powers, and it took all of them to have to stop her. I think it's like that scenario, and it pissed us all off too. But also, it's just like, what kind of annoyed me as well is that, like he like he was still naive, and it was just kind of like, yeah, he had a big old trident, but it's kind of like having a weapon and you don't know how to use it properly, type of thing. Like, yet again, they should still have had skills to have put him down, since there was three of them. They still should have had the skills to put him down because there was three of them. And yet again, the movie showed that they were mermaids all their goddamn life, like training, being able to fight. Y'all, I mean, what were y'all doing? Were y'all chilling? And they could turn invisible. You're telling me you could turn invisible? Invisible? My girls in h2o didn't have a visibility. They had to be ducking and diving water all the time. I mean, those mermaids, they get a touch of water. Oh, invisible. Like, they didn't have that. They didn't have that. They had to be, every time they had to take a bath, ducking and diving, making sure that door is locked. And you telling me